So I think headline 5. We could just quickly touch on it. You want to just skip it? We can just skip it. That'll be a post-credit scene for this episode, I guess. We can talk about it later.
I was going to say it's a pee break.
Oh, well, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, so you want us to talk about it?
Rashad's
Yeah, go ahead and
I'll talk about it.
Okay, Alec Baldwin recently got charged with manslaughter, I think involuntary manslaughter, for the shooting on the film of Rush. So,
Where did keep on pop? I'm not gonna get it.
this is the point of the show where people like to start taking breaks and stuff. So the question is, do we think that he should be accused or tried and found guilty of manslaughter for the shooting on scene?
I think he should be tried. I don't know how I feel about the guilty thing yet, even though I do think he created an unsafe work environment.
So one thing that I found interesting, because I read an article where he was talking about, where he literally said, and I don't know if it was a direct quote, but he said something to the effect of, I didn't actually fire the gun. Like it was I don't know if he meant it metaphorically, like I was playing a character that had a gun, it wasn't me doing it, or if he meant it literally, like I didn't pull the trigger, the gun misfired, and happened to be pointing in that direction.
I don't know, but in any case, I think it's weird that they have a live gun on a movie set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we do theater, you don't have live guns, and when you do have guns, there's still like a weapons master to make sure that everything's handled safely.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's a big.
Well, they
production.
had an armorer on set, but this
Who
girl
obviously
had,
wasn't, you know.
she had no fucking clue what she was doing.
And so that part's kind of scary. So I'm, you know.
And there was an associate or assistant producer that was the second tier. I heard this whole thing this morning. You're right, the armorer, and then it was the associate or assistant producer, whatever. Those were the two people who were, you know, ultimately the ones responsible.
And then when it comes down to it, you know, even if it was a gun with blanks, still treat it with respect. Just don't point guns at people.
Exactly.
You know, let's just start there. And we have this whole problem in America now. I mean, it was, 2 weeks ago that a 6-year-old shot his teacher. And then
stomach.
every time I turn around, there's a new, even in Huntsville, there was 2 schools that had students bring guns in the past week.
Yeah.
So we just have a gun issue. So even in Hollywood, let's just kind of chill out with the guns.
So you know
Well,
what?
wasn't he he's an actor. I mean, yes, he was the executive producer, but in that moment,
He was an actor.
he was an actor who had been given a gun by 2 people who
Right.
were
So-
supposed to have done their job and didn't, and he was in the scene when he was shooting,
Yes.
right? It wasn't like he just had a gun and he was like, "Oh, what's going on,
Yeah,
kid?"
yeah. He was doing a part,
right?
and it was a camera angle. I guess they wanted to shoot it with him pointing towards the camera.
Right.
I guarantee you, if he was shooting at another actor on screen, that would not have happened. They would have triple checked every single part of that gun, the bullets, the barrel. They would have made sure that nothing would have gone wrong.
Yeah,
but
it's,
he was
it's
aiming
weird
at
to me that
he was
real
aiming at the camera.
bullets were there.
But we have a situation though where he is actually, you know, people are actually saying that he actually said things like, "How much money do we actually need to spend on safety?" And you know,
And not really paying attention.
and training these people. And he's the guy that actually chose the armorer who was not skilled. He's executive producer.
The buck stops with him.
Yeah, he's the captain of the ship. So he gets to eat it.
Both by being the producer and by being the person who wielded the gun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just so happened. It just worked out. Like
So again, glad he's charged. We'll be curious to see how the trial goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.